Hello, welcome to our project presentation. We're Digital Delights. The agenda for today is we're going to meet our team, go over our project, the changes we've made, and the lessons we've learned thus far. So to start, this is our two teams. Gaia will be talking later, but she is the web development team lead, and my name is AJ, and I'm the user experience team lead. We decided to do these two teams because in our literature review we found that teams usually split up when they're doing a project like ours, so we decided to follow that as well. So what is our project? Our project is a website redesign for Rochelle and Handbasket. We took on this project because she wanted a new website to improve her users' experience, sales logistics, and customer satisfaction. So what is Rochelle's business? She is a local dessert company in Lafayette. She creates all kinds of sorts of sweets and products, and she prides herself on delivering within 24 to 48 hours, and so thus she needs an e-commerce website. So like I mentioned earlier, to begin this project, we started with a literature review to learn more about how a website like this could be conducted. We learned about e-commerce design and styling trends, industry standards, and content management systems. So when we had that, we could be ready. So the problem with Rochelle's current website is that she has said customers find it difficult to navigate. It's impossible for clients to keep up to date with their orders, and customers have a very hard time placing orders for unavailable items or unrealistic timeframes. So she needed help with that. So for this project, we had a unique measure of success. Rochelle had analytics for her old website, and once the website is live, we'll be comparing that to make sure that our website is just as good or better as the old one. And a lot of the decisions we've made for Rochelle have been Rochelle's decisions as well as design decisions that we've learned in our literature review. So to begin, I'll show some examples of some of the pages that will change. All the pages have been changed, but here's some examples. So this is Rochelle's old product page. As you can see, there's very minimal categories. There's a lot of information missing regarding what the categories are, and there's a lot of styling issues and alignment issues that we found. For the catering and events page, it's very text heavy. The buttons are disorganized, and as well as the content. And for the old About Me, it's just Rochelle's story, and she wanted something that shows off her brand story, and it felt a little disconnected from her consumers, so she wanted our help to update that.
Thank you, AJ. Now that we've stepped through a lot of the issues with Rochelle's previous website and looked at some example pages, let's walk through what we've done so far to solve these issues as we've redesigned and moved her website to a CMS platform. First, some of the general changes that apply across the entire website. We have updated the font, changed the button and UI styling, and updated the overall aesthetics to a more modern look while honoring Rochelle's branding. There's a lot of changes that happened here that were particularly client-oriented. The CMS platform choice turned out to be Squarespace for us. That was what was right for our client. Once she approved that choice, we expressed to her that she'll be able to easily catalog and edit her products and manage her inventory. We'll show some of the changes with her inventory management and her store pages coming up. She can integrate marketing and other promotions, which makes it easier for her to connect with her customers. And a new FAQ eliminates a lot of the common questions that she had to field on a constant basis from her customers. Some of the customer-oriented improvements make it so that those marketing and promotions we mentioned are going to be much more easier for them to access with new pop-ups and other email marketing techniques. Corporate and retail listings have been linked but kept separate to minimize confusion while ordering, as well as limiting other ordering situations that might be bad for customers, like ordering out of stock items or ordering local delivery outside the actual area that our client delivers to. The FAQ that we added also gives the customers a lot more information which was needed in the prior website but not easily available. Let's step through some of the pages that we've made. Here's the new About Me for Rochelle. She'll be adding a newsletter, and we have a lot more of her story, particularly highlighting her partnerships with small local businesses. The new product and store page is where a bulk of our work has been spent. There's new categories, the products populate with new photos, the pricing is much more dynamic and customers can be kept up to date. Here is some of those categories and how they filter our products, and here's the back end with that inventory management that our client really appreciates. We have designed other pages to be cleaner and more crisp. Here's a short description over some offerings and Rochelle's full offerings from her store. She has a broad lineup. She also has new catering and events pages. She has services that she offers as well, and those we want to be able to incorporate here too. Finally, she has a membership, which is completely new. This was not included in her prior website. We have made a new page for that and included various categories. We're still waiting on some of the copy for this, and that will be updated as we receive it. Here are the mobile layouts. Rochelle's customer base, her users are both desktop and mobile users, and we want her to still be able to get those sales from mobile users as well and have them connect with her and her product and brands. So overall, what have we learned and what's coming next? First of all, always account for more delays than expected and prepare for frequent rescheduling. We are still waiting on certain copy and particular product details from our client. This is completely normal, and we thankfully accounted for some of this additional time. Keep communication as open as possible. This is both important for our team and for our relationship with our client. And finally, keep pushing forward even through small progress. A little at a time adds up in the end. As we receive the updated product details, any new photos, copy, and anything that the client wants updated, we do so on her website. We are hoping to get this launched mid to late April here as we work with our client, and we're very happy with the progress that we've made so far. Thank you for your time.